Waddell and closer. Tried feeling Mulligan, and Waddell stole that up to Boda. Boda trying to feed Close. Mulligan's there to break that up. Now, Schwarzer just dumps it in. Under 3 minutes left in period 3. Icing waved off. Jeffrey Lee leaves it for Maxwell. Excuse me, even Mulligan. Mulligan, yes, up to Dix. Now Corbo in the high slot trying to get around the War. He just sends it to the net. Off the side of the net it goes, and out comes Dix. Oh, he couldn't get around to Narski. The floor for Dix. Shot, and it's saved by Adams. Now over to the far side. Floor trying to feed the Lee. Lee steps in. Bouncing puck back to center ice, and Hansen with it. Oh, Konarski picked his pocket. He's in all alone. Fires. He scores! Konarski picked the pocket, walked in all alone, and beat Lee glove side. 2 quick goals for the Cougars. They're not quitting. 8-3 now, Jets. 1:58 remaining in period 3. Queens tries to dump it in. Konarski trying to send it around the far side and lift, but Gelvin's there. He shoots it down. It's going to slide all the way down. No icing. Leave the linesman are like, play on and let's roll. Martinez. Looking for Galvin. Trying to send it on net. Arizona on the inside. Hansen lost it to Luzbatek, but Dupree's there to help out. Out come the Jets. That pass just too far for Hansen, and the Cougars send it back in. Now Smith. Up to Hansen. Hansen coming in on the far side. Fires right through the slot. And out of Lee. Lee shoots that. Blocked by Latrice. And now centering pass in front. And slides back behind Adams and wrap it around the near side Lee. Lee lost it to Galvin. Galvin's coming in all alone on Lee now. They missed the net on the backhand as Lee was there and gave him nothing to shoot low. Now back to Galvin. Bad angle. He puts it on goal and Lee holds on with 29 seconds left in period 3. So the premier game is next. Yesterday was a thriller. 5-4 victory for the Chicago Cougars. I expect another good one tonight. That'll be coming up in about 45 minutes. Now the Cougars have an empty net. Going to work on 6 skaters. And the Jets ice the puck. Shot, block, rebound. Saved by Lee, and he covers it up with Vanderfelp in there. Narski had a couple opportunities 16.5 seconds ago. Jets win the draw. Otto wraps it around the far side to Lovers. Lovers back to Otto. He fires this down all the way. And they wave off icing as Otto is there. And that'll do it for This afternoon wrapped up, and the Jets win it 8-3 is the final. Total shots on goal for the game, 66 by the Jets and 16 from the Cougars.
Shots on goal in the third period. The Jets had 7 for game total of 58. Cougars had 9 for game total of 16. And we have next on the South Rig will be the Metro Jets against the Chicago Cougars Premier.
So again, these two teams will be meeting tomorrow afternoon for the third of the 3-game set here this weekend. Before both Chicago Cougar Elite and Premier head to the Metro Jet home rink. So glad to bring you the broadcast this afternoon. I know Chicago Cougar fans are not happy with the outcome. I hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll be bringing you the broadcast this evening in about 45 minutes for the premiere with my sidekick Ken. Listen in and have a good time. I love it when I have a partner. Take care, everybody.
The following are prohibited behaviors according to your Chicago Cougars. Smoking in a non-resident area, possession and/or use of incendiary items, throwing objects at other spectators, staff, referees, or players, making racial remarks, or using foul or abusive language. The Chicago Cougars reserve the right to reject any patron whose behavior is against policy, unruly, or illegal in nature. Fans must be alert at all times. If for any reason you feel unsafe, please see a staff member to be relocated. And if at any time during the game you are in need of medical assistance, please see the nearest staff member. The online home for everything you need to know about your Chicago Cougars is ChicagoCougarsHockey.com. At ChicagoCougarsHockey.com, you will find breaking news, rosters, tickets, stats, and scores. Make your record favorites at ChicagoCougarsHockey.com. And finally, the Chicago Cougars are very active on social media. Like us on Facebook, follow us on X and Instagram. The Cougars share all the behind-the-scenes coverage of the team there, so be sure to stay tuned in.
Live from Lockport, Illinois, the Summit Ice Arena. Game 2, the dome of Summit Ice Dome. Game 2 of the three-game set. Last night won by the Chicago Cougars 5-4 in a back-and-forth game.
It definitely was a spirited event yesterday.
Yes, it was. Brings the Cougars to a 12-18-2-1 record with 25 points. And the Jets are 7-18-1 with 35. The T-Rex took the Spacemen to overtime yesterday, so they picked up a point. Wow! So they're at 32. So they're 3 points behind the Jets for second place.
Congrats to the T-Rex. I mean, that is no small feat.
That's right. It's a heck of a hockey game for them.
Right?
So we're gonna
while we're still waiting for the music to come down, so
Good evening, parents and
let's listen to Andy Storrs.
you can actually hear it.
No one's in the league behind us.
This is Olsen Hockey Public Address Announcer Andy Storrs. Welcome to Summit Ice Center in Lockport, Illinois.
And how is that hot chocolate? Is it tasty tonight?
Very.
Between the visiting Metro Jets Development Program and your Chicago Cougars. Let's begin this evening by meeting both teams, beginning with the Metro Jets. In goal, number 80, Logan DeAndrea. On defense, number 12, Caleb Simpson. On defense, number 46, Paulius Uzusienis. At center, number 57, Ben McLean. At left wing, number 27, Clovis Gamelin. And at right wing, number 11, Lucas Benavides Forte. The head coach of the Metro Jets Premier is Jake Howey. His associate coach is Jamie Lovell. His assistant coach is Danny Vanderbilt. And now let's meet the starting lineups for your Chicago Cougars. In goal from Naperville, Illinois, number 35, Aiden Weisselglass. On defense from Arlington Heights, Illinois, number 5, Tyler Rentner. On defense from South Elgin, Illinois, number 10, Charles Kamaraki. At center from Rockford, Illinois, number 77, Caden McElroy. At left wing from Rockford, Illinois, number 28, Ryan Lusinger. And at right wing from Franklin Park, Illinois, number 75, Alex Pikatowski. The GM and head coach of your Cougars Premier is Steve Malte. His associate coach is Mike Palmieri. Ladies and gentlemen, would you all please rise as you are able and kindly remove all hands as we honor America and the men and women serving our country at home and overseas. And join me, soloist Andy Storrs, and the organist Gary Littard, in the singing and playing of the Star-Spangled Banner.
Another excellent rendition of our national anthem. So not sure, we'll go over the starting lineups. Metro Jets starting goalie, Logan DeAndrea. In goal with a 6-0 record. 91 .301 save percentage and a 2.45 goals against. Starting on D, number 46, Paulius Uzusienis. And number 12, Caleb Simpson. At center, number 57, Benjamin McLean. Right wing, number 11, Lucas Benavides Forte. Left wing, number 27, Clovis Gamelin. And for our Chicago Cougars, Aiden Weisselblad gets a start again. He's now 8-11-1. With Domaraki, Retner, McElroy, Pikatowski, and Lustinger. Jets win the draw, dump it in. Retner chases. Over to the near side. McLean, back to Uzosienis. Dumps it back into Gamelin. Centering back to McLean, and Domaraki puts a stick on him. Able to knock that puck to Pikatowski. Up to Lustinger, currently in his feet, and McLean scoops it up. Into the zone, and a pass off a skate, and Kieran's back in the Jets zone. The Cougars quickly change. 4 of 5, and out comes Calkin. Over to McLean, to Retner. Retner dumps it in, no ice. DeAndrea pushes over to the far side. Moneric trying to keep it in. Calkin sends it right through the goal mouth. McElroy can't get a handle of it, and out comes LeBlanc. He takes a check from Moneric, and they dump it in. Watson over to Papakostopoulos. Up to Calkin, taking it wide on Fournier. Coach Stennis. Had a night. He was up here with an interview again.
Well, I'm sad I missed it.
Papakostopoulos fires, save, rebound! Falls to Engström stick as DeAndrea couldn't kick it far enough away. Smith takes a big hit from Calkin. Can't get it in deep. Gorelli helps out, and now puck Karen's back at the point. Reznikov sends it to Gorelli, centering. And Weisselblad stops that. Karen's back behind the net. Now up to Engström. Engström over to Calkin, can't get it out. Reznikov, he waits, fires, missed the near post, rattles over to the far side. Coach Stennis. Shoots this down all the way, and that'll be an icing.
Take that, but the boys are coming back on the ice.
Yeah, so for the elite game in the first period, we had Charlie Domaraki, Tyler Retner, Xander Pokstenis, and newcomer Rocco Watson in the booth with me. So anybody wants to go back and listen to the fun little interviews we had chatting away during the first period.
I'm going to have to do that.
Found out that these boys eat healthy. So I didn't know that they were healthy Pop-Tarts.
So the reason I tapped you on the shoulder at the face-off, remember my question yesterday was linesman and draft, and Kenny, the linesman, took
the ball watching, Mr. Near Post. So the linesman is doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they were doing it in the elite game too. So it must be the level.
I can't say for certainty without going back watching tape, but I don't thought it was the refs doing it.
Well, because when I do free-man, if I'm wearing the bands, and the bands are the yellow bands, that's what they call them, I drop for goals and opening start of the periods. But I don't do this way. I know my limit at 57. Here's the draw. Jets. Shot. Weisselblad. Pad save now. Kim's over in the back. Out comes Engström. Engström over to Burnett.
I like how, did you see Burnett open up his hips to take that puck?
Over the line comes Rabone again. His centering pass to Kobayashi getting connect. A shot deflected on the Weisselblad. He takes a save. Then he takes a hack from Corey Anderson, who is in the lineup tonight. Wasn't in the lineup yesterday. Now Weisselblad and Anderson having a few words. Got to watch that matchup there, Ken. And again, I'm sorry, it's Robbie Elliott tonight with my color, the great Ken. We've got to come up with a better name. What are we calling you today?
Bob.
racing with prevention. Mena beats him to it. Some help from Kubiak. Now back at the point it goes. Rentner. He fires. That's deflected into the far corner. Mena wins it. Sends it over to Kubiak. With Brackett. Brackett in the line. Now Kubiak comes out. Can't get a shot off. And McElroy. Nice. Lift the stick. Gets it back to Mena, but out come the Jets. Oh, the Kubiak. Right up. Line up for Venture, but
He was thinking about his hit yesterday that actually landed.
yes,
That
he was.
Not so much.
Brackett can't get it by McElroy, and McElroy can't get it in deep. Bouncing puck in the neutral zone.
McElroy's on it. Settle it down rather than going through the thick of it. Good call. Now we got a defenseman running it in. Oh.
I'm going to have to do some research in the period to find out about that face-off situation.
That's just intriguing, right? I mean, as a ref, you want to get better at your craft. Granted, I don't do hockey because, let's face it, folks, parents are not fun.
Now out come the Jets. The line comes McLean. He spun off a check, but couldn't get it out. Watson, same area as it was yesterday. That puck bounced out. No, oh, and they do. Kenny on top of it right there and blows it dead for an offside.
Same area, but 4 minutes and 18 seconds
Right.
versus 37 seconds. So, we're good.
We're having some.
I'm glad Rocco was up there because I caught him after the game yesterday to tell him how I thought he played.
I asked him if he watched the broadcast, told him we were talking about him. He said he didn't. So there comes Damon over the line, taking it wide on Papa Christopoulos, and he beats him now back in the corner with Watson. Watson was about, oh, we got a penalty coming up on the Jets.
Yeah.
As
It's my
Benavides
boy,
Forte just, he gave a nice shot to Watson from behind, and the Cougars are going to get the power play first. 15-10 left in period one.
Are you going to know?
Yeah, position was working, so I asked get a little more help. Now,
Oh, this is
folks, Stennis to Damaraki.
We have no AI today?
Yeah. Shot. Oh, missed the far side now. Pigatowski back to Fernandez. Shot. Oh, redirect. McElroy over to the near corner. Back to McElroy in the far corner. Fernandez. McElroy battling.
On that. Come on, Lars.
Lussinger sends it down low. Wraps around the near side. Damaraki pinches. Pigatowski drops back for Damaraki. Now McElroy over to the far side. He's got Fernandez. Fernandez shoots. That was blocked. And nice job by Fernandez because otherwise the goal was gone. Now the race is on. Pigatowski working with Kobayashi here in the near corner. Kobayashi puts a shoulder in to Pigatowski. Nice play. Now McElroy comes in to help. We're a minute into the power play. And Preventure. Oh, he tried to. Now throw it to Preventure. Trying to. Oh, Kobayashi takes a hit from Damaraki.
Oh.
And he's going to the box.
Yeah.
That's a big interference call
That
right
was,
there.
well, and it could have been even worse because he did get his elbow up.
Could be head contact. Let's see what referee Kenny is calling.
Interference. Okay. Could have been a lot worse. And I don't know that he actually made the head contact, but I saw the elbow going up like, oh. Like tucked out. Well, that negates that power play.
Here we go 4-on-4 for the next 30 seconds. And Varelli can't walk in as Rentner's there, but the Jets keep it in. Now we got a hand pass with it. Rentner plays it to nullify that. And now he sends it to an open wing. And
You got to settle it down and look for those passes. We're just pulling the puck. We're not looking.
so venture over to Schaefer. They're playing a little catch as Hawkey comes in to put a little forecheck as the Jets will now on the power play for 1:10. Engstrom, nice poke as he charged off the bench, and he's 1 on 4, and now he sent it back to Lussinger. That whistle from the other rink is so loud, I was confused for a moment. Now here comes Burnett. Nice stick work by Corey Anderson. Now, Borelli taking it on the near side. Over the line with Benavida Forte. Fernandez, he scoops it up. Working back in the corner. Puck sneaks out in front. Nobody there in blue. And Burnett sends it down all the way. 33 seconds left in the Jet power play.
That was a really nice kill unit out there for that. Granted, it was only, 35 seconds, but they did a really nice job out there.
Actually, both teams penalty killing us right now. For the first one, it came in strong because the Cougars had nothing. Gamelin taking it wide on Jones. Jones took a stick down and now sends it up to Uzo Cienis. Uzo Cienis walks in, fires! That was blocked by Jones. He clears it down all the way, and that'll do it. Damaraki back on the ice. Both teams back at full strength. Fournier, stretch pass up to Benefita Forte,
and I think that kill has to be credited largely to Engstrom coming off the bench the way he did and charging in there.
He started that kill with that skating full speed. Jets now dump it in, wrap it around the near side. Here goes Sienna and Watson. Benavida Forte, and he loses it to Rodriguez, up to Jakubiak. Out come the Cougars. Nice play. Nice play by McLean to rub him off the puck. Now near side, they chip it back down all the way. Races on. Pika and Watson. Can't get it out. Centering pass. And Jakubiak couldn't get out. Weiser glad decides to cover it up.
Settle it down and let's talk about it.
As Ryan Jacobson racing to the net. So we're 9 minutes in. 9 minutes in, and right now we've got two shots on goal for the Jets and one for the Cougars. Resvikoff sends it down low. Back to Resvikoff, shoots, and that was blocked by McElroy. Both teams at 1:10 on a power play. And right now, the defense keeping everybody wide. Over the line from the Cougars. Lussinger tried to feed McElroy. And nice play by Boscovich to break that up. And the Jets send it back to center ice. And Damaraki, he sends it back in, wraps it around over to the far corner. Lussinger there. Lussinger and Boscovich. McElroy comes in and gives back. And by! McElroy's getting a penalty. So let me just tell you, Kenny he calls a lot of penalties, and he's going to keep this. This is going to be a much different play hockey game than yesterday. He's giving him an elbow. Well, Kenny called that from behind. That's a tough one. That's a tough one because you see the elbow come up on him?
Nope. And it's funny because I was just about to talk about yesterday. I hope McElroy continues what he did yesterday, drawing 4 penalties. But we didn't really need him to get a penalty.
Number 77, Caden McElroy, 2 minutes with elbow and 47.
Here come the Jets. Nice play. Nice play by Fernandez to slow Smith down. How they come over the line. Real good. Smith taking it wide on Jones. Sends it around to Uzo Cienis. Up to Anderson. Over to the far side. Fournier. Back to Anderson. Uzo Cienis walks in. Fires. Weiso makes the save and he holds on to the battle in front with Fernandez.
I really don't know how goalies can do that. How they can slide underneath and then get up in position. find your pen before the patient, you know.
We got some help here in the booth as our
Statistician.
and the pen just went over the ledge.
I think we need one of those old school bank pens
Who's our
with the chain
CN
on it.
taking it wide on Damaraki. Over to the far corner. Fournier hit the point. He keeps it in. Damaraki. Oh, Damaraki! Yes! Oh! Now a loose puck in front. Fournier couldn't keep it in. Damaraki!
Prevention is leaning so
Who's our
far.
CN is?
Prevention is leaning so far over, he fell on the ice.
This is like a backflip. Wow.
Well, and considering he just before that, he got hit into the Cougars bench.
48 taking it wide. Now I would look at that one as more of a penalty than McElroy's because, you know, he had given up the puck and he just ran him. Fournier over to Preventure. He lost it. Here comes Miller. Miller coming in all alone. He gets the shot. What a save by DeAndrea, and he doesn't hold on, and now a stretch pass back up to Gamelin. Gamelin. Far side, Preventure. Weissel with a big save on the redirect by Preventure.
You know what? That's like super heads up by DeAndrea. It's like, you would think he's going to hold on to that. Nope. He gets that post movement while all the Cougars are moving down here. That's a heads up play.
I mean, he had me confused. I was thinking he was just going to hold on to it. And next thing you know, it's coming back with a stretch pass.
That was heads up.
Great play both sides. Both good saves both by DeAndrea and Weisselblad there. Keep it 0-0 with 8:13 left in period one. Now the Jets. Down low. Centering pass. Gamelin couldn't get a stick on it. Now Ingstrom just lofts it high into the neutral zone. McElroy trying to get... Oh, he picked Simpson.
McElroy.
Now working behind the net with Burnett. Ingstrom taking it wide, circling up high. Now centers it. McElroy or Burnett couldn't get a stick on it. And out comes Bonifita Fournier and Gamelin. He shoots. Weisselblad gloves that, and he decides to take the whistle with 7:35 to go. And, you know, back and forth, but I'm going to give a little bit of an edge to the Jets right now, partner. I mean, 4-2 in shots. Very close.
The level of play is a little bit more refined for the Jets. They're playing a little more tape to tape.
Yes. And it shows. But the Cougars are doing a good job of tightening down as they get here. But the Jets are cycling that puck. Now Lesbikoff sends it down now, bounces back up to him. He fires, loose puck as Weissel. I couldn't even see Weissel.
Jones got it.
Jakubiak just chips this down, and it's going to be ruled an icing. I thought it hit a stick, but I guess stick on stick. There was traffic in front of Weissel. It didn't get through, thankfully.
A lot of traffic in there.
Shot. Weissel makes the save.
Does that ever work?
No, we said it on the best.
All right.
Here's their draw. Back at the point. Hawkey can't get it out. LeBlanc down low. Jones. Hawkey using the body. Puck sneaks out. Back to the point it goes. Fires. That one deflected on the
5-on-5.
near
It's
side.
not quite as crisp as it
Minarek
was
up to
yesterday.
Hawkey. Hawkey fire hit the goal post. Wow, he rattled that one off the post. Minarek can't keep it in. Now cross ice pass to Minarek. Hawkey trying to get to the net. Minarek cuts over the post. That's fires. Nice pad save by DeAndrea. Just tossed that right pad out and kicked it to the corner. Maneric.
Good beat.
To Poke Stennis. That shot's blocked. Damaraki down low to Cocky. Poke Stennis going in front. Cocky. Waiting. Centers that loose left. Oh, Damaraki. Not sure if DeAndrea got a piece of that one or not. Damaraki comes out to high slot. Fires. Oh, DeAndrea sucked that up right into the gut.
You know what? It's almost as like the Cougars heard us up here. We were talking about. Yeah, 4 different people taking shots.
Right, moving that puck. That is. I wonder if Coach Maltai, he decided maybe that's what that camera's for. Maybe they're listening to us now. We got some. What do we call that? What kind of camera is that?
Nanny cam.
Nanny cam. Keeping an eye on us here in the booth. Nicely kept in by Pikatowski. McElroy centers it to Lussinger. Taken out from back and Brackett.
No call. I don't know.
Kenny actually, referee Kenny looking over to Lussinger, and Lussinger's about like, where's the penalty?
Yeah. I agree with Lussinger. Where's the call?
I mean, if Lussinger touched the puck, Lussinger did have the puck. So he touched the puck, and Brackett came up and put the shoulder down and hit him, so.
But it was in the back.
Was it in the back? Or more on the side? And you know, I wear the stripes more than you in hockey, so I'm going to. Is that illegal hit in lacrosse?
Huh?
Is that illegal hit in lacrosse?
Anything on the back is not legal.
It's not legal. Okay. So face-off outside the zone because they blew the whistle because Lussinger, which I thought he throws that. Papa Christopoulos, he fires that and that cans up. Pikatowski centers that right through the goal mouth, and now out comes Brackett. Taking it wide, shoots and missed the near post, rattles around the far side. McElroy takes the hit from Pratt, but gets it back to center. And Schaefer quickly frees Pratt. He missed Brackett. It's Watson. Watson racing for it with Jacobson. Brackett's just waiting for that puck to sneak out. It does. Back to the point. Brackett keeps it in. Over to Pratt here on the near side. Watson slid into Pratt and a centering pass right through. Now back to the far corner. Brackett with it. Trying to get it back to the point, but Mena's there to scoop it up. Mena just trying to chip this to center and gain control, but he can't. Now Preventure. Preventure trying to get around Watson. Feeds Brackett nicely, and Fernandez puts a body in him and separate him from the puck. Now Smith at the point. Down low to Brackett. Watson and Brackett in the corner. Over to Smith again. See, this is where the Jets are controlling this first period a little more than yesterday. Back they come over the line. Centering pass.
They're doing a really nice
behind
job
Smith
of parking at the blue line, knowing they're going to corral the puck and keep moving it in.
Here comes Engstrom. Taking it wide. Got men in front. Waits for the trailers. And tried to center this to Jones, but Smith was there. Here, Smith back over the line with the back. Fires! Ooh, up over Weisselglad into the netting for a whistle. 3:39, partner. Shots on goal, 6-4 in favor of the Jets. Thank God for my hot chocolate tonight, because it's a little colder than it was yesterday.
Well, and out of the 6 shots, I'm going to say most of them were high quality. The Jets have had some really good shots going.
Damaraki dumps it in. Now comes Lesbikoff. He feeds Varelli. Varelli walking in. Oh, nice. Back check by Rudner. Another centering pass. That one's right through the slot. Coach Stennis feeds Cocky. Cocky. This pass missed Maneric, and now Damaraki. Trying to feed Coach Stennis, who chips it in. Cocky chasing. Lesbikoff over to the far side. Damaraki pinches. Oh, he couldn't keep it in. Out comes Benavida Forte. Minarek puts his correct me when I'm going back and forth with it too, and these guys laugh at me. We were talking about the name with prosthetics as well. And hopefully I am pronouncing Uzo Cienas correctly. McLean. Oh, he beats David. David walking down right side. Oh, face. He missed the net. He was looking for the far corner and missed it by about 18 inches. Wow. Out of Minarek. Rattles it off and hits. Come on, referee Kenny in the back. And the Jets are looking for too many, but it hit the ref. It didn't hit any Cougar, right? And the Jets jump it in. Papa Christopoulos there, chasing his Benefita Forte. Now Lussinger just goes high. Drops the Pikatowski. Pikatowski leaves it for McElroy. McElroy looking for Lussinger. I believe that was Schaefer. Schaefer took McElroy off the puck nicely, and it ricochets up into the netting with 1:44 left in period one.
And there's where I would love to see Lussinger go to the net. We've already got two guys going down to that corner. Don't follow them in there. Get in front of the net. Right. If the puck's going to get out, they need somewhere to go with it.
Yep, get to the net. You never know. Throw it to the net when you got nothing. But again, the Jets are doing a good job right now. With also keeping the Cougars wide. Now Provencher up to Rabone. Rabone taking it wide. Papa Christopoulos there to stop him momentarily. Out comes McElroy. McElroy, can he draw one? Trying to get around Provencher. He's Lussinger. Lussinger walks in, fires. Big save by DeAndrea. Lussinger had an opportunity. Was he going to feed Pikatowski? I am okay with the shot on that one.
I would have liked it a little quicker.
Anderson trying to get around. Nice job by Watson, but he puts it up into the netting. Yeah, nice steal by the Cougars there in the neutral zone.
So I think I'm figuring out Rocco. He's not out of the gate. He's not that like jackrabbit like out of the gate. It takes him a hot minute to warm up, but once he gets warmed up, he's here to play.
He's rolling. He's rolling.
I'm good.
No, again, he's coming to the team with 288 penalty minutes in 40 games.
Clearly he's doing something.
Yeah. You know, he assisted on the first Jet goal last night, got a penalty, and I believe he got an assist, right? Here we go, minute to go in the period. Battle here on the near corner. Kenny's coming in and he's pleasantly asking them all, using the word please to move it. If you missed the broadcast yesterday, we talked about these guys using the word please. Now it rattles off over to the far side.
There was definitely a lot of pleasantries.
Fournier keeps it in. Centering pass. Oh, a redirect by Rabone. Now another centering pass. Fournier, or Fernandez puts Rabone down. Now Kobayashi over to Fournier. Fournier keeps it in. Jones can't keep it out. Kobayashi. Fournier coming up. 4 Cougars on the far side.
That came out. What do you mean clear?
Finally get it to center, and Jets quickly come back the other way. And Fernandez, 8 seconds to go. Out of puck. I would have rather them just kill it behind the net.
Yep.
I think this is good. 3.8 seconds. I think the Jets have controlled the game a little more than yesterday. Yesterday's first period was back and forth. Yeah. Again, we got 6-5 on shots on goal, but we get the edge to the Jets. So let's get to the locker room and regroup. Because truly, yesterday's first period were the best by the Cougars.
Oh yeah, without question. But we also saw, even though the Cougars were playing great yesterday, they gave up that first goal to the Jets. So right away, you're playing from behind, but it never seemed to bother them. They just kept going. Right. So it was never like that desperation.
Well, that was part of it. I was talking to Damaraki, and I asked him, I said, how'd you guys feel about Watson? And Watson was sitting right next to him about that first goal. And Charlie was like, listen, man, it happened. We're like, listen, we'll get it back. Don't worry about it. Right. Let's go. Let's just keep plugging away. So
and they did. And I think, this crew has been there, and you know, when you have a game like yesterday, it's a confidence builder because it reminds you that you can play to that level.
Right.
And you just have to
Agreed.
figure out how to get back to that level. Because, I mean, it was 24 hours ago. Maybe they had a few too many Pop-Tarts today.
Right, work that off. So, all right, 0-0 after one. Shots on goal again in favor of the Jets. 6-5, which again, it's a defensive, it's more defensive. So
Yeah.
we'll be back after the Zam comes on, cleans the ice, and everybody take a breather. Got it? game is good. Have you been to the field this year?
I have not.
We were there. We were there for Kenny Chesney, actually, last July. It was a great show, great building. We sat up in the 400 section, I believe, in the year, which, you know, that's the last section, but we were probably, I think, the 8th or 9th row, center stage, and you got to be maybe the first 15 up there, or 300. I hear 300 is perfect. It's pretty awesome. But as I say, it's kind of different because it's a little, you get a little distracted, right? Because I'm sitting there, because you're sitting, one, because it's so steep.
Right.
So you're dancing in your chair, which you should see me dance in the chair. You know, you're dancing, and all of a sudden, I'm sitting next to my son, and he's like, oh, look at that. So all of a sudden, you stop singing, and you're watching, and you're like, okay, what song's playing again? Now I got to get back into it. So it's a totally different way of watching hockey, but it was pretty cool. It was pretty cool.
When the NHL had the draft there, I was like, wow, that place is just incredible.
Yeah, I mean, it's good stuff. So here we go, period 2. Quick recap, 0-0 after 1. Shots on goal, 6-5 in favor of the Jets. Jets going from left to right. Cougars dump it in. Now, Pikatowski in the near corner.
Set it up.
Sends it down low to McElroy. Didn't reach him, and Jets get it back to center ice. Rentner quickly sends it back the other way. McElroy trying to get it deep, but Benavides Forte walks in on Damaraki. Fires! Big pad save! On Gamelin, Weisselglad kicks out that right pad nicely, and now Pikatowski gets it back to center ice, and the Jets dump it in, and Simpson, he comes back. Gamelin back over the line, trying to walk around Rentner. Nice job by Lussinger on the back check to stop that rush. Now Lussinger trying to flip it to Manerick. Manerick over the line. He's taking it wide. Leaves it for Lussinger. Oh, trying to feed. Whoa! Trying to feed McElroy, and DeAndrea, you kind of misplayed that.
Right.
And it almost went in.
It was that off speed.
Right, that's, yeah, it was a little thrown off by Lussinger. Has thrown it to the net. He's shaking his head now. He's like, thank God.
So, between periods, and I'm glad you brought this up because I was wondering where Claudel was tonight because, I mean, he's an integral part of this team. So, if anybody else is out there wondering where Claudel is, he played earlier today with the Cougars elite team, making him ineligible for our game tonight.
Correct. Now Watson over to the near side, pokes Stennis. Going into the neutral zone, dumps it in Manerick. He's chasing. He leaves it for Poke Stennis behind. Hockey was open, but Poke Stennis couldn't get it to him. And now Borelli sends it up to LeBlanc. Trying to dump it in around Watson. Gets around to Watson. Smith in front. Can't get it to Smith. And Manerick's there. Out comes Manerick and Poke Stennis. 2-on-2. Coming over the line. They dump it in. Cougars going for a change. Poke Stennis. And Corky. Engstrom in front. Centering pass. Oh, and Corky tried to hit Engstrom, but that didn't connect.
Gotta work on getting somebody in front of that net.
Now Fournier, he dumps it in. Fernandez sends it back to center. That was the horn from the other inning, folks. Ignore that one, because there's still 17 minutes to go in this period. Fernandez dumping it. That is the one thing that these players got to use now. Centering pass, that's blocked. Fernandez now scoops it up. Working in the far corner with Burnett, Smith, and Fournier. All four of them. And out comes Fournier. He feeds Rabone. Rabone over the line. Anderson go to the net. Weisselglad kicks the right pad out. Rebound! And now he kicks the left. Nice play by Kobayashi coming off the bench to fire that rebound. Now Burnett trying to feed Engstrom. Nice play.
Couldn't get it through.
Nice play by Schaefer. Now Rabone walking in. Centers it. Shot, they score! What a great play!
I thought Rabone was going to take that shot. That was a beautiful play.
Rabone, cross ice.
That was amazing. And I was shooting Weiso, thought he was going to shoot it too.
And Anderson, again, didn't play yesterday. Gets in the lineup today, and beautiful one-timer.
That was just such a good pass.
16:45 left in the second. The Jets strike first.
I don't know. It didn't look like he moved his head really even to look for the pass.
Right.
I think he had his eyes on Weiso.
Weiso was playing shot, and he snuck that pass through. Now you can't get it in deep. Damaraki helps, and the Jets clear it. And now Rentner circles back, chips it up to Mena. Mena to McElroy, kept in by Yakubiak. Oh, and they call a hand pass, which is the correct call.
Well, that was kind of interesting. Penny called the hand pass, right?
Oh, it was Anderson.
Yeah.
Anderson 7th from Rabone. Actually, it's working now. But if you want to keep writing, you can practice your dictation. Corey Anderson 7th at 3:15 of the second. Out of Jets, stretch pass misses, and it's going to be an icing.
So it was interesting that Kenny's down here on the line, calls it good, but then he's also the one who called the next pass.
No, referee. So no, Kenny, the referee called the hand pass, which it was. It was the correct call.
Totally, but I thought it was Kenny who made it. I was like, wait.
Well, you have Kenny, right, and then you have Kinney.
Right.
A shot blocker saved by DeAndrea.
Shot.
Now Yakubiak trying to hit McElroy, bounced over his stick. Now miscommunication by a couple Jet players allowed McElroy again, who just never stops moving his feet. Out comes Brackett. Brackett trying to hit Peter, but Damaraki cuts him off and can't get in deep. Now there's a mess in front of the Cougar bench. And Rentner with it. Gets it to Pikatowski. Pikatowski trying to go wide. Lost control of it. Now McElroy and Jacobson.
I don't think Jacobson is quite there. He seems a little dizzy.
Not sure. Oh! They put it on goal. That one wouldn't have counted as Weiso makes a save because the Jets were offsides, but it's not an automatic offsides. They allow the players to clear the zone. Trying to keep the play moving is what they're trying to do. Now Pikatowski shoots in. DeAndrea with the save, and now Lussinger. Out comes Schaefer. Schaefer feeds Rabone. Rabone coming over the line with Benavides Forte. Rabone stops, centers it. Nobody home. Now Simpson shoots. Weiso with the save under redirect. Benavides over and trying to feed the far corner, and now Lussinger. Lussinger waiting for Coughy. Decides to go with Damaraki on the far side. He dumps it in. And then Simpson for the Jets as the Cougars change. Papakoustopoulos sends it over the far corner. And Simpson. It's Benavides. Up to Gamelin. Trying to hit McLean a little too far for him. And now Papakoustopoulos feeds Lussinger over the line. Looks at Manero. Oh, and Coughy mishandled it. He wasn't ready for that pass from Lussinger. That's why. Now quickly comes back Smith. Smith centers it. They score! As Smith just walked around the net. And Benavides Forte is just sitting there with an open net. 2-0 Jets.
That's where we need to play a little more body. As Rocco's going around the backside of their net, I'd like to see a little more body on it. Not just dragging the stick. Put some body on it and move them out.
It all starts, though, with Lussinger coming over the line. And Mameric's going to the net, and Lussinger just needs to just send that forward. Instead, he dropped it, and Coughy was already made a move to go wide.
Yep.
And that allowed the Jets to come over the line. And with the odd man break, he just just
Right.
took it around the net, and
Right.
Benavides just sat back door and just waited for that pass. And
Again,
Rice
nice
is-
pass. It was on the money.
nothing he can do.
Now fix up play defense.
Right. Oh no, Manerick just took down LeBlanc at the blue line. Now out comes Varelli with LeBlanc. Centers it! Oh, and that one was off of a Cougar skate. Otherwise, that was another opportunity. We got an icing now at DeAndrea. Came out to play it to nullify that. Fournier. Cross-ice pass to Varelli. Bounced off the boards, couldn't handle it. Now Rentner. He sees it, but Ingstrom's going to wait. He's going to nullify that icing. Now he's waiting for McElroy to come in to help, and Burnett. But now Varelli scoops it up, and Ingstrom, he is all over it right now. That's into Damaraki, but it rolled off his stick, and Ingstrom
Ingstrom
and
is the
Fournier.
Energizer Bunny tonight.
Oh, now a no-look pass. Missed Burnett. Kobayashi dumps it in. Weisseglad's going to leave it for Rentner. Rentner quickly gets it up to McElroy. McElroy, he's waiting for some help. Trying to
Got
feed
Ingstrom. Oh,
Ingstrom, but
stick.
nice play by LeBlanc. Now Burnett centers it. That one didn't get to McElroy. Out comes Rabone. Rentner picked his pocket and dumped it back in. Kobayashi chasing. Kobayashi chasing. McCall, he centers it, but Jakubiak nullified that centering pass.
Oh. Good thing that was bouncing, otherwise Kobayashi would have that in.
Kobayashi centers. Weisseglad's going to cover this up. And 11:39 left in period 2. 2-0. Metro Jets. Shots on goal this period. 5 for the Jets, 2 for the Cougars.
Hard to score, don't shoot.
That's right.
At least it's so hard.
That's right. Jets win the draw. A little too good, but actually, Schaefer nicely kept it in. Battle in the far corner, Pika. Pika puts his rear end in Mena and wins the puck. Sends it over to Pratt, to Schaefer, back to Pratt. In front of the net is Jacobson. He's waiting, battling with Watson. Now we got 3 Jets, nobody in front of the net, and let's see who's going to come out with it.
But notice,
Pika does.
where are the Jets?
Back to the point it
Let's go
goes.
on the point.
Preventure shoots. That one rattles off the glass over the near side. Jakubiak can't get it out. Schaefer dumps it back behind. Pratt chasing with Watson and Mena. Pika. He takes a spill, but get it back to Schaefer. Over to the far side for Venture. He takes a hit to Mena. Here comes Jakubiak. Jakubiak and Corky had a 2-on-1 at the hurry. Jakubiak. Oh, what a play by Prevention. Corky trying to win the puck back.
Schaefer put his stick
Now
on
it's
that
done.
one.
Loose puck. Oh. Bouncing puck back to Papa Christopoulos. He fires. That was deflected. Now Jakubiak shoots. Missing net. Rebound. Pikatowski.
Set it up.
That one's deflected up into the netting. Preventure is all over Jakubiak because Jakubiak took Preventure down. I'm sure not legally. Oh, now we got, is a call to be made by the linesman? So Preventure skated through the Cougar bench, and I think that is a taunting. That could be a taunting penalty because he perfectly skated in front of it. I could be mistaken, so let's see what happens. Every now and then I feel I know everything because I read the rule book all the time.
Schaefer made a great play down there with his stick. He stopped that.
Is that Schaefer or Prevention?
It was Schaefer first.
Was it Schaefer? Yeah. Whenever the pass gets thwarted for our team, I always feel that they should have shot.
But I agree with, Spencer was open.
No.
Whoa. Okay.
Jaden Preventure, I believe, has been removed from the game.
I'm gonna defer to my refs on the ice.
Well, we can't hear Andy Stowers right now, and thankfully this is working again. So, yeah. Yeah, well, it's working sort of. We got Jaden Preventure at 9:45.
Oh,
Butt ending.
Oh.
So that could be a 5-minute major. This is an opportunity for the Cougars. 5-minute major for Jaden Preventure. That is what the linesman called.
And a game.
And a game misconduct.
Wow. And that is really unfortunate because Preventure, I mean, he's a really good player.
He is. He's one of their. He is one of. He's been playing well for the Jets. So here we go. 5-minute major, which again, everybody at home has remind them all that this is a major penalty. I'd like the Cougars to score at least 2, but they can score as many as they want.
I'm going to go elementary.
Well, I shouldn't say as one, as many as they can.
I'll skip one.
Over to the far side, McElroy. Over to the near side, gets it. Oh, try and get it in Damaraki. You know what? This is the. Oh, and now the. Oh, McElroy just nullified 2 minutes of the. He was looking for a penalty, said something to referee Kenny and getting an unsportsmanlike. Coach Malta not happy, but you can't. I mean, certainly I'm not sure what he said, but you gotta just keep it under wraps because you get the 5-minute major, and a lot of times the referee is going to allow a little bit of leeway for the team that's shorthanded if he's not really bringing them down.
I agree.
And McElroy's got to bite his lip or his tongue or both.
Just bite down on that mouth guard a little bit. Oh, I'm not wearing one.
So now we got 4-on-4 for 2 minutes. That's the thing. We didn't talk about the fact that the Cougars can nullify it themselves, which they did. There comes Coughy over the line. He gets stood up nicely by Hugo Sienes, and they go down in front of the. And now Coughy's getting a penalty. How quickly things can change, partner. Or is it on them?
It's on them.
It's on them. Wow. Stand corrected. I saw Coughy on Uzo Sienes. I thought he was getting a penalty.
What happened was Uzo Sienes had a hold of him, and then as he's taking Coughy down, it looked like Coughy had the hook into him, but he was just slipping. So I was hoping I brought that one.
Anybody have a microwave to heat up my hot chocolate? Now he's got 4-on-3. Damaraki jumps it in. Maneric and Lesbikov chasing here in the near corner to my left. Damaraki chases himself. Coughy back at the point. And the puck sneaks. Just squeaks out to Fournier, and he shoots it down all the way. Spencer Coughy racing over the far side. Gets around Kobayashi. He's got Maneric pitching up to Maneric. Maneric back to Coughy. Oh, and just behind him, loose puck. Who wants it? Here, shoot. DeAndrea kicks out the left pad and makes the save. Why so glad now? Stretch past to Fernandez. Fernandez taking it wide. Circles, waits. Now over to Coughy. Coughy walks in, fires! Oh, that's that rebound just out reach of Maneric.
Somebody down low.
Coughy back up to Maneric.
Somebody get in front.
Down low to Coughy. Trying to feed Damaraki. 29 seconds
Let's go.
in the Cougar penalty. Shot! Loose puck, rebound! Still loose!
And he's got
Oh! Damaraki brought out his wedge and hit the top of the glass from 5.5 feet.
Well, Fernandez and Deandra have good words on there. touch each other on the pad.
Nice.
So that was probably the nice save, nice shot. Rather than the tweezers that were going around yesterday.
Right. So
It was really nice that Kenny was down there and could see that puck the whole time.
in 15 seconds, the Cougars have a two-man advantage for about 20. So see, oh no! Here comes 48, trying to get Watson racing back. Nice play by Watson! Great play by Watson. Now a headman pass to Pikatowski. Pikatowski trying to get around Schaefer, but he scoops up the puck and he can't get it out, but he slowed that rush. Two great play by two defensemen on either team.
And we have the 5-on-3.
Now Schaefer's coming out. He gets taken down by McElroy. And now we got back to the 5-on-4. 2 minutes left in the major. Pikatowski gains the zone and he waits now. Centering pass. Shot, another save by D'Andrea. Now McElroy back up to Pikatowski here at the point. Over to McElroy. Pikatowski.
That was a very nice pass. Right, he threaded that through the legs.
7 minutes left in period 2. 2-0 Jets. 1:46 left in the major penalty to prevent you for butt ending. Let's see if the Cougars can settle down and bang one home here. Cut this lead in half before the period. Now Fernandez trying to pass it to himself off the boards. He does. Now he dumps it in. Up to Coach Stennis. That could easily by Simpson. Now Hawkey. Flying down low to Coach Stennis. Back to Manerick. Manerick waiting for somebody in front to poke Stennis. He's going to send it back to Fernandez. Got Hawkey in front. Fires! Shot, save, rebound! Loose puck. Cleared out by the Jets. Hawkey couldn't find the biscuit. A minute left.
That was eating carrots instead of Pop-Tarts.
Damaraki chases it down. Comes over to the near corner. Stops. Trying to fend off Simpson.
Somebody in front.
Over to Manerick. To the point with Hawkey. He shoots. That one's blocked and cleared out to the near side. Fernandez trying to keep it in. He does. Nice job to throw the body up against the boards. Now Damaraki over to Manerick. To Hawkey. The Damaraki walks in. Fires blocked by Simpson. Now behind him Manerick. Out to Hawkey. Now it's a rolling puck. 30-second fire. That one's saved again by D'Andrea. Coming to the near side Damaraki. Down low to Lussinger. Lussinger. To Damaraki. Cross ice to Hawkey. He walks in. Fires. Deflected it for rebound. Scores! Hawkey got his own rebound. Fires it home. D'Andrea didn't know where it was. 2-1. With 5:24 left in period 2. 11 seconds left on the power play.
We get our 2 or more on that major, but we got our 1.
As you said, you wanted at least 1. That's a big goal, boys. Big goal.
Still down, but hey, remind me that we're in.
They were patient as Damaraki kept that puck in. He was looking to fire it to Spencer Hawkey at the far side. Waited because I'm not sure, but there was a Jet player there. And then he fired it over and Hawkey waited, walked in, followed up his rebound. Reminiscent of Duncan Keith back in Game 6 of that Stanley Cup Series win. Shoot and follow it up. Now Fournier shoots. Weisselbrad makes the save and Brackett there looking for the rebound. Now Pika in front. He scoops it up behind. Looking to center it. Weisselbrad. Oh, and he takes a half from Brackett. Oh! Now Pika goes in and he knocks down Poke Stennis, and we got a battle in the corner. Now, if any penalty, it adds on the Jets for about 6 seconds after the whistle, maybe 4.
Well,
I'm exaggerating a little
that
bit.
should be on Brackett. I mean,
He came in out of nowhere.
There's a whistle. You cannot touch the goalie.
Oh, Pratt. I'm sorry. That was Pratt. That was Pratt, and then that was Pratt and Pika. My bad. I thought that.
And so we're getting
So,
Offsetting?
oh my God, Watson's going?
Well, the goalie.
That's the goalie.
I don't get it. Why didn't we call the first when Weissel had the puck covered and there was a whistle? Why didn't we call that one right away and stop all that?
Yeah, because he took a half. Well, and that's when Weisselglad's talking to Kenny going, listen, I'm not going to give you the puck anymore because you guys aren't protecting me. He took a slash. I mean, it was clearly covered.
Yeah.
And then
there was a whistle. And there was a whistle.
Right. And that's, but well, let it go. And at least we're not shorthanded because we retaliated and you let that go. But that's when you get, Watson's in there.
But as I said,
292 minutes now on the year for Watson.
If he didn't make that
42
initial
games.
call, that wouldn't have happened.
There's Redner. Right. Down low. Wraps it around the near side. Up to LeBlanc. Nice no-look pass. He beats Smith. Smith to the far side of the bracket trying to get around Redner. Smith in front of Weisselblad. Taken down by Jakubiak. Now Rodriguez. Feeds LeBlanc. Redner takes him down and he's getting a penalty. LeBlanc over to Fournier, and now we've got a stoppage and Redner going to the box. So yeah, both Rocco Watson and Donald Pratt, two at 15:01 for roughing. So 4:10 left in period 2.
5-on-4 for the Jets.
Tyler Rentner getting a hook. This is a big penalty kill for the Cougars.
Well, yeah, Rentner's a big body out there for the kill. It's not like we've got a lot of defensemen to spare.
Let me just tell you something. When hot chocolate gets cold,
It's kind of in the name.
There's McClary Simpson over the far side, Fournier. That's the Simpson.
If it's cold, it's a Nestle bar.
Fire! McElroy trying to get it.
Oh, and it gets out. Good.
minute 20 left in power play. Again, I'm gonna look for a microwave after the period. Here comes Gainland.
You know what?
Cuts through the neutral zone, gains his own, trying to cut through 3.
Oh,
He wants
nice.
it front. He scores! Gainland! Levitating body ball! Lost the power! Oh! Nobody. He cut through 3
players.
Cougars.
Oh, that was determination. I gotta tip my hat to Gainland on that one.
It's exactly what we talked about we didn't need happening. But that isn't even, I mean, that's not even a power play. That's just a heck of an effort.
Right.
Clovis Gainland did
That was
a great goal. Now it's just Talkie who deflects it in. DeAngelo is able to cover that one up as Talkie just didn't handle that pass.
No. I was kind of hoping the bounce would have gone through the 5-hole.
Gainland's 27th of the season at 16:42 from Fournier. I guess Fournier,
61?
oh, that's his number.
Oh.
That's what I thought when I first saw it at the beginning of the season. I'm like, how many assists at game 1? The Cougars are in offside. They got a touch. 2:45 left in the second. 3-1 Jets. Cross-ice pass. Over LeBlanc. Got Kobayashi in front. Centering pass. That one's blocked, and out comes Coke Stennis. Trying to bank it to himself, and that's going to roll down for a nice finish. He got to go back to school for geometry because he was way off of that angle. I wrong?
Absolutely not. Got to work on those handles.
Or is that algebra? Shot! Why so bad?
Yeah. A squared plus B squared equals C squared.
Here we go, Fournier. Fournier trying to get around Coach Stennis. He walks in. They're looking. The bench look. Oh, Weisselblad had to come up with a save as Pico with a spin around shot.
That was definitely a hard shot for Weissel to grab. It was in a weird place.
This keeps going like this. Weisselblad is gonna. He's gonna call Charlie Donnie, who's home sick. I need you.
Never again.
Yes, Weisselblad's in that tonight because Donnie comes down with something. I'm not sure if it's an upper body or a lower body or an in body, but he's out for it.
You know what?
48 fires, Weisselblad.
If Dryden could start, what? How many hundreds?
Quite a few. Brackett shoots. Weisselblad takes the shoulder save out over the netting. He just barely got the shoulder up because the tight. Half the Jet bench reacted to that save. So I got to give it to Weisselblad. Give some kudos to Weisselblad there. There's no way. No. Currently the shots are a little off. Haven't been updated. Retner sends it around the near side, kept in by Fournier. Number 61, not the amount of assists he's got. Brackett trying to keep it in. Retner banks it high off the glass. Retner stands up Jacobson at the blue line. I think it hit somebody on the bench. 134 remaining in period 2.
So my point is, I think Adrian could easily start 2 games in a row, considering, Dryden did it for
how many? We're gonna have to look that up, right? How shot from the point. Fernandez headbutted that. Oh, Weisselblad, he got it.
So headbutted.
He was on his knees and just came up and headbutted himself. That was Fernandez with the headbutt, right? No, a little reminiscent from Andrew Shaw back in the Stanley Cup. Game 1, Boston.
I think.
Was that game 1? No, that was against the. That was game 6 or game 7 against the Anaheim Ducks. Andrew Shaw won game 1 in triple overtime. I had the pleasure and honor to be there for 6 hours. Simpson keeps it in.
I am myself old school. I don't believe
Sends it over to the far side. Boscovich fires! Oh, just missed the near post. Weisselblad was reaching. Simpson now, less than a minute, shoots. Weisselblad sees that and holds on to that one as Benavida Forte was trying to deflect that with his stick, and thankfully he missed. 50.6 seconds left. My neck is hurting looking to the right for the last 5 minutes, partner.
And I'm sure Weissel's thinking the same thing, like, can you play on the other end for a while?
Who wants the draw? Papa Christopoulos. That gets it by Simpson. Russinger trying to get it. Boscovich sends it out of play, and there's a chase for the puck right in front of me. Who wants it? Nobody apparently.
The Jets players down there don't understand that they can go get the puck.
McElroy and Smith on a neutral zone draw. Cougars win it. Watson can't beat Borelli to the puck. Borelli coming around and pushed it to himself. Watson takes him off. Now we got the two of them behind the plate. They're up, and now they got offside, so we got a delayed offside. You got to allow Papa Christopoulos.
They're calling for the puck up there.
Oh, that is the 4th time. I'm going to say, that typically the referees and the linesmen do a phenomenal job keeping on, staying out of the way, but tonight, and I'm not saying that they're in the way, but they're just getting some bad breaks because they're in position.
Are you saying
Now
the puck
Smith
magnets?
trying to take a shot. Now we got hands coming up. The horn sounds, and let's see if everybody just separates. We got Borelli and Watson. They're together, but the linesmen come in.
This is an opportune end of the period because it was getting a little
Your Chicago Cougars won. Shots on goal. Second period, the Cougars had 9 before a game total of 14. Metro Jets had 8 for a game total of 14.
There's more of that please and thank you down there out of, we got Gamlin, we've got Brackett. They're using their manners down there, saying a whole lot of pleases.
That's right. So, nothing happening in period 1 with regards of goal scoring. So, Uzo Sienas is walking off the ice with an ice pack on his left hand there, partner.
Huh?
So the Corey Anderson started the scoring in the second at 3:15 is 7th. Then Lucas Benavides Forte is 15th at 6:03. Spencer Calkey answers at 14:35, and we were looking to tie the game up, but Clovis Gamelin with his 13th coast to coast.
That was such a good goal.
A power play, not listed as a power play goal, but
it was a power
play goal, and just cut through
and
three.
It was not just a power play, but it was a manly power play, 1-on-3. I mean, that was a nice goal.
Yes, it was. So period ends 3-1 in favor of the Jets. Shots on goal 9-8 in favor of the Cougars for 14 apiece. So again, not many shots on goal, but all right, waiting for the Zam. Get yourself a snack, a beverage.
Third period, you don't want to be missing this because it's heating up, and I think it just might go somewhere.
Yes, it will. Be back in a few.
Testing 1, 2, 3. Testing 1, 2, 3. Give your microphone a check there, and let's see how.
Hello, everybody. Testing, testing. We just found out that we were coming. Yes. Coming
right,
through, hopefully much better.
Turn us off for a minute here and see what that's like. We are back. Hopefully y'all can hear us. We changed out the microphone, so hopefully it's better.
Yeah, we got our favorite people watching at home. Didn't let us know that. I guess we're coming in a little bit softer than yesterday.
You know, I think they were spending that whole second period holding your puck, watching your grandson get peppered by shots.
Right. As again, 14 apiece. We think there's more, but we'll deal with it. So again, we got a 3-1 Jets lead. Start the third. Cougars win the draw. Chip and big hit on Burnett.
Simpson hit and Burnett.
Oh. Simpson stood him up. Almaneri centers it. Oh, and Burnett couldn't get enough wood on that one. Or here comes Uzo. Uzo, she had it over the line. Walked it. Oh, he skated the puck. And this is now a centering pass. Nobody home. Good play. The shot. Oh, missed the near post. Now back over to the far side. McLean, and we got a penalty on the Jets. Got to be on the Jets if the Jets had the puck. Oh, no, never mind. Sorry. I just looked up. I saw the ref put his arm up, and the ref put his arm up to make sure there's no change because the net's off. I'm not sure if floor volume's turned up, but they turned the volume of the music up, partner.
Okay. We are...
It's a shot. Why so glad gloves that one.
According to my sources, my highly paid sources out there, we're good.
Much better?
Yeah. Well, I don't know much better, but it sounds good.
Yeah, good.
So,
Good.
I'll take it. Thank you for that.
That might be why we only got one goal. Now Manerick comes over the line. Oh, and he passed it out to Corky. Oh, man.
Gotta hold that one.
There's about a tenth of a second wait, and Corky's got the... Maybe Corky wasn't saying please, looking for that puck, and... Oh, Manerick just... Out of Jets, dump it in. Smith chasing with Rentner. My source just said, let you know when the game starts. Again, we're over a minute in, and they don't even have it going yet.
Bye, Chihuahua. Maybe that's why they couldn't hear him.
You're right. Here comes Varelli trying to get around Papa Christopoulos. He pokes it forward, goes into the near corner, wraps around the net, actually leaves it for nobody, and McElroy, he doesn't chip it enough because LeBlanc keeps it in momentarily. Now McElroy comes over the line, trying to get around Boscovich, but nice job by him to poke that away. Out come the Jets. They dump it in the corner. Fernandez.
That's the third time a Cougars player has
Skated over the puck.
just barely touched the puck.
No.
We need to think about that.
Yeah. Cougars got to make something happen. Certainly, I think early. come out. Let's go. We're approaching the 2-minute mark of the period. I haven't said the Jets goalie's name. And I'm not going to say it until I have to. There's a stretch pass just too far for Anderson, but he's gonna beat Watson.
Oh, put on the Jets.
Now Watson over to the far side, can't get it out. Jets send it over to the near side. Lezbikoff looking for Boscovich at the point. He fires redirect. Oh, just missed that. I'm not sure Weisselglad got a piece of it. Anderson back up to the point. Over to Boscovich. Boscovich waits. Howie! Nice. Mena poked him. Mena trying to, he couldn't scoop up the bouncing puck.
He'd have been on
Schaefer
his
was
way.
there to cut him off. Now Boscovich getting some pressure from Rodriguez and Coach Stennis. Now he sends Kobayashi. He dumps it in on Weisselglad. Weisselglad tried to glove that, and the bouncing puck now. There's a battle behind with Rodriguez. Kobayashi centering pass. Weissel makes the save, rebound, they score! Anderson had 3 whacks at it and finally got it past Weisselglad, and that was a play of nothing. No, back behind the net. Kobayashi got it on his stick, just whacked it in front of the net, and Anderson's there and whacked it home.
So I got a question for you then. To me, it seems
Weisselglad's yelling at the ref because Anderson was in the crease.
And that's where I was going. He's in the crease. He's making contact with Weissel.
And the rule is they can be in the crease, but they can't be there if the puck. They can be there if the puck isn't there. When the puck enters the crease, if they're there after, they can't be there. Coach Maltai just told Weisselglad, shut your mouth.
Well,
but I agree. Anderson is planted in front of Weisselglad, and Kinney doesn't make the call. And Weisselglad's had that conversation, and I've had that conversation. I don't rep juniors, but everybody tells me that it's much different because in youth it's called automatically, but they're supposed to wave that off if a goal is scored because he's there before the puck. And if the goalie can't make the play, here comes McElroy. So now Cougars are chasing 4-1. Oh, big hit, McElroy on Brackett. Now Jacobson, he can't get it out. Over to Ingstrom. I mean, really, Weisselglad's got to be careful because Dante was sick. Well, I mean, but I understand Weisselglad. He's not happy. Redirected. DeAndrea makes the save on that, and out comes
no call on that.
Jacobson.
McElroy getting taken down by
He was tackled. Now McElroy comes back over the line. This puck is bouncing behind him. Oh, Damaraki takes a run. Who's that? Lezbikoff. He's up slowly. Now Jones. So we got Cougars chasing 3. McLean dumps it in. They got a touch. Brackett going for a change, and on the ice comes Gamelin. Hockey trying to get around Lezbikoff. Oh, he gets taken down. And the Cougars are going to the power play. Hockey still has it. Centering pass. Just missed Monerick. And this is a much-needed power play by the Cougars.
And that started with a high stick. Then
Weisselglad and Coach still having a little bit of an exchange. Weisselglad's got a lot. He's got to shake that off.
You know, and I always tell my goalies in lacrosse, you know, there's nothing you can do about it now. But I agree that should have never been a goal. He's in the crease and is making contact with the goalie.
Metro Jets penalty call to number 61, Alex Fournier. 2 minutes for hooking at 4:20.
Fournier got a hook. Shot saved by DeAndrea. Rebound. Cleared up at the point. Fernandez over to Damaraki. Damaraki waits. Over to Cocky at the far corner. Centering pass, Minarak. Shot, take, rebound, wide. Another shot, another save by DeAndrea. Nice slide from right to left to stop Burnett. Damaraki, far side to Fernandez. Minarak in front, fires. That's off the glass. Cocky now. He sends it back down low to Minarak. Up to Fernandez.
Move 'em around,
From
boys.
Eric.
Move 'em around.
Fires! Another save by DeAndrian up into the netting and stoppage. The 124 left in the power play.
Some good movement on that one. I'd still like to see the Cougars players rotating in the zone, not just staying, 5 feet from their spot. You got to get that defense starting to roll.
Yeah, you got to cycle it. You got to move a little bit. Jets win the draw, wrap it around the near side. Damaraki keeps it in to poke Stennis to Lussinger. Back to Damaraki. Ooh, just got that pass to Fernandez, who misplayed it. Jacobson's able to poke it to center. They got to regroup.
Nice poke.
Damaraki dumps it in over to the far side. Ingstrom. Ushi Stennis, is that correct? It bounces into the bench. Ushi Stennis. Sure. Trying to figure out the exact pronunciation of Uzosienis. I gotta say,
I think there was a should in
yeah,
there.
Ushasienis.
I don't know.
Maybe the S is silent. I'm gonna try to get it right before the end of the day Sunday.
Right? And I think after the game we should go down and talk to them and get it right.
Well, we were talking to them, and there's Calky trying to get around Uzosienis. Now Fernandez, he shoots. That one's blocked.
Nice block.
And the Jets get it to center. Well, I was talking to the family members, and they were having fun with my lack of proper pronunciation.
The
The
butchering of the Lithuanian.
Now the Jets cleared out of play. Yes, they were laughing at me butchering it.
Well, and
I think they finally said just go with Uso.
And I was thinking it was a Polish name, so I was trying to throw some Polish things onto it.
Well, that I knew it wasn't Polish.
Well,
I'm Polish.
You could have saved me from that one.
Here comes Retner. Down low to Manerick. Centers it or gives it to Calky. Back to Watson. Watson fires. Blocker saved by DeAndrea, and he clears it down all the way. That'll
really
be
nice kill.
One more rush for the Cougars.
I don't know that the Cougars are going to get anything on this, but that was a nice kill by the Jets.
Yes, it was. They send it back. Why so glad? Now Calky up to Burnett. Burnett dumps it in, but can't get it past Lezbikoff. And Calky puts his body into William Smith and knocks him off the puck. And now Schaefer sends it back to center and Retner. 13 minutes to go, and the Cougars chasing 3. Coach Stennis pushed Lezbikoff to the ice. The Jets clear it down all the way, and the race is on. No icing in. That didn't make it across the goal line extended, and Watson loses it to Borelli. Kobayashi was going to the net, but now Schaefer pinches. Mena can't get it past Kobayashi. Second effort, got it to center, and Schaefer quickly scoops it up. Takes the far side, trying to get around Retner.
And they're offsides.
Well, it seems like a late call, but I guess he didn't touch it when he went off, right? So
Nope.
he brought it in and lifted his stick. Didn't touch it, which is why they had that late offside. .12:37 to go, partner. We need something to happen soon. Damaraki steals it. Coming over the line, 1-on-2, waiting for some help. Centers it to Mena, fires! Oh, just missed the near post. Damaraki now. Back to poke Stennis. Rodriguez trying to gain control and lost it to Fournier. Fournier coming down with Anderson. Getting around Mena. Centers it. Why so glad makes the save on Rabone. So the Jets are doing a nice job of they're coming in, they're centering them. All the Jets are doing is a redirect.
That's it.
It's just stick out the ice and a redirect. That's
it.
simple. And Weisselblad's got to make the save. We're not doing that. You know, when you look at the Jets lineup, I mean, Benavita Forte's got 20 points. Gamelin's over 20. He's got 23, 24 points. He's got a couple goals and assists. Nobody is really, all their scoring is spread out. They got a well-balanced club where, you know, we got Damaraki with 30 points and Moneric with 40 and Cocky 42.
Now, and then when we do get our opportunities down there, DeAndre hasn't had to make a lot of saves, but when he's been called on, he's answered.
Yeah. I like the song they're playing right now.
Hall & Oates fan?
Hall & Oates. Fernandez.
My youngest is also a Hall & Oates fan.
McElroy. Boscovich tied up with McElroy. Fournier going in to help along with Ingstrom. McElroy gets it to Papa Christopoulos. He just a little lob shot to the net, but that didn't make it. Anderson, nice touch
2-on-1.
Kobayashi and Fournier coming over to Ramon shot. Rebound!
Oh.
I'm so glad makes a couple of saves, and Jakubiak, he just gave it away to Ujusiena. Now Ramon. Dumps it in, and Fernandez. Rabone, who's Rabone trying to put back in the Cougar bench, partner? McElroy?
That'd be McElroy. And he was on his head.
Right.
McElroy is hurt.
Now battle here in the near corner.
Problem.
Fernandez trying to get it. He did pitch it up to Cocky. Cocky trying to get it to Kubiak. Simpson there. Fernandez couldn't scoop it up in time. Pikatowski now trying to go around Simpson, go to the net, turn, centers it. Oh, right through the slot it goes, and Brackett is there. Damaraki pinches with Pratt. Cocky comes out with it, fired! Oh, that's deflected by Brackett over to the far corner. Damaraki steps in with Brackett. Two number 10s battling on the far side.
And we got to make sure that the Cougars, yeah, there's got to be some urgency, but play it clean. Now there's.
Oh, we got a penalty coming up.
Where's the call?
That's got to. Is that on Brackett?
Yeah.
Oh, now Brackett just shot it into his own bench. Trying to clear it.
So, what do you got there? You got a holding?
That wasn't. I'm sorry, that wasn't Brackett. I think it was Simpson. But anyways,
We got a holding. We got a half Nelson. We got a riding him like Seabiscuit.
he seems to be calling a couple penalties. It looked like it.
There had to be multiple on that because the first was a hold, then he had him around the neck, and then he was on top of him. So,
4 minutes.
there we go.
All right, here we go.
I'll
10,
take
12
2
left.
on 3.
10-12 left in this game, and the Cougars got a 4-minute power play because Brackett was a little overzealous in the corner.
Metro Jets penalty on the number 10. Blake Brackett. A double minor, 2 minutes for cross-checking, 2 minutes for holding. Time of the penalty.
There we go, partner, spot on. Nice. Nice, that lacrosse, lacrosse refereeing experience has come into play with hockey. Cross-checking and holding for Blake Brackett, who came into the game. He came into the game with 25 penalty minutes. Really in third place, in third on the team with penalty minutes behind Rabone and Benavides Forte.
And really, that was a useless penalty. There was no reason for that.
So let's take advantage. Damaraki coming around the far side. He's got,
look out. Oh.
Lussinger in front, wraps it around to Pikatowski.
Back to
Damaraki scoops up,
Damaraki.
walks up high, takes it wide. Now leaves it for Moneric at the point.
You got the
over to
defense
Cocky
moving,
on the near
boys.
side
Get it
here.
on net.
He sends it down low to Pikatowski. Lussinger in front, over to the far side. Fournier can't get it out. Moneric sends it to Pikatowski. Redirect, and DeAndrea with the pad save, and now Damaraki. Great job by the Jets. Centering pass, Moneric couldn't get a piece as Smith. Now Smith and Varelli on a 2-on-1, short-handed over the line. They come, centers it. Oh, just too far.
Way to get
Moneric got
back.
a piece of that. The Jets doing a great job of forcing the Cougars to just stay on the perimeter.
Right?
Oh no, Varelli picks Damaraki. He takes it out of the zone to waste some time.
That's
Boscovich
smart play.
to Schaefer, and he sends it down all the way. Weisselglad leaves it for Rentner. Up to McElroy. McElroy gets taken
Tripping
down.
over
No
Kenny.
ball.
The linesman takes down McElroy.
Here comes McElroy walking in. 1-on-2. Takes a row. Smith wants. Oh,
the
Schaefer
last move.
stuck the stick out and
Schaefer,
broke it away.
nice
Now Watson
job.
over to Rentner. Fires.
Oh.
Rentner whiffed. Now LeBlanc can't get it out. Second effort still. Burnett. He walks in. He fires. That one's blocked. Now Polk-Stennis. His shot is blocked. Oh, Rabone gives an extra shot to Polk-Stennis, and minute and a half left in the 4-minute. Now a stress pass to McElroy. He didn't get a stick on it, which will be an icing.
An icing on the power play.
But
oof.
you gotta give that one a shot. You gotta give that pass a shot.
Take a second and line that up better.
By the way, the microwave wasn't enough. Yes, I'll settle on the water. I'm out of the hot chocolate, which wasn't hot anymore, so I'm not sure what that makes it. A chocolate drink. That's not even chocolate milk.
It's like a yoo-hoo or yo-ho or whatever that was.
Yeah, because it's not, because it's
So it's a chocolate drink, as you say?
yeah, because does hot chocolate when it gets cold turn into chocolate milk?
Negative.
No, because it's not milk. It's typically water and some powder, right? I mean, you use milk. Well, you can use milk if you do use.
Well, if you want to make it really good. But
Well,
I don't think Dunkin' Donuts is using milk in their hot
Right.
chocolate.
I got that from Dunkin' Donuts. Not looking to. I don't know. By the way, we were supposed to look something up after the second period. What were we looking up?
Oh, Dryden's game.
Dryden's games, yes.
I'll look it up right now.
And the referee on why they're not dropping the puck. Obviously, that's a rule. Let's look up a Dryden's game. So 1:32 left in the 4-minute power play. And the faceoff's in the Cougar zone on the icing after the timeout. Here comes McElroy. Oh, he takes a stick up around the net. Damaraki gains his zone. And not deep enough as the Jets send it down all the way. Fernandez. Hands it off to Caulky. Caulky meandering through the neutral zone. Nicely kept out. Here comes McElroy. Centers it! Oh, and Caulky couldn't get a stick on it as Ujo Siena cuts that pass off and sends it down all the way. Under a minute. Now a stretch pass to Caulky. He gains his zone trying to feed Monerick, and that didn't connect. Now Simpson. Nice little pass. Great pass to Kobayashi, who sends it down all the way. And Pika racing with Fernandez. Fernandez takes him out of the play, but can't get the puck up to Weisselglad's got to make a save. Right now, I believe the Jets are going to equal the Cougars in shots on goal for the 4-minute power play. Caulky fires, misses the net, over to Ingstrom. Ingstrom back down low to Caulky, bounces over his stick to Fournier. 15 seconds left. Oh, Damaraki kept it in. Centers it to Ingstrom. Couldn't redirect now. Caulky centers that. Back to Caulky. Nobody home at the point. As Fernandez went to the bench and Rentner couldn't get there in time. Penalty over. Back at full strength. 6 minutes left. Chasing 3. Now Ingstrom centers it. Nobody in front of the net for the Cougars. And now Damaraki bounced off of his stick. Over the line comes Gamelin. Gamelin going to feed Benavides. Forte. Rentner got his stick in the way on that pass.
It was Glenn Hall.
Still Glenn Hall.
Glenn Hall
fires. And that was blocked.
502 games consecutive.
500. How did we not know? Why? What are you? You got me confused with Dryden.
Right?
I'm blaming you on that one, partner.
Yeah, I'll take the heat on that one. I'll take that.
At least you didn't say a Detroit goalie, because then the fans over in Detroit would be All the Jet fans would be laughing at us. Cocky over to Ingstrom. That pass was cut off by Boscovich, but he couldn't get it out. Ingstrom regains, now gets it to Mena down low to Cocky. Fournier in with McLean. Mena spins, trying to spin off McLean. Fournier comes in to help. Centering pass, but Cocky turns and shoots, but DeAndrea makes that save, and under 5 to go.
Jets are still playing a good control game.
I mean, they really are playing. This is why their record is so well. Oh, Pigatowski came up high on Usha Shanna. Caitlin and Papa Christopoulos. Rodriguez coming in to help. Rattle on the side.
Nobody high.
Simpson.
Come on, boys.
Gave that one away. Pigatowski coming over the line with Kubiak. Fires and
Andrew's got that one. Again, we keep running into this problem where all 5 Cougars are getting low and leaving the points wide open. And the Jets are doing a really good job of staying high. The defensemen are staying high. They're not getting involved. A, they don't have to, but they know that the puck can come out, they can reset it, and all 5 Cougars are going to be down low. We got to get better on that.
And a lot of times you look at the way the juniors, you know, these Jets came in. I mean, what time was? They probably came in yesterday morning, right? So they're traveling. The travel day is always you're not sure what you're going to get from the team that's traveling in as well.
And knowing that there's weather going on anyways.
So tomorrow's rubber match, I mean, am I counting it? I'll never count the Cougars out. We've got 3 goals in 4 minutes. It can happen, but now over the line, Rabone. Can't get around Papa Christopoulos. McElroy. He's got to spin off Kobayashi. Gets it back in. And out comes McElroy. Cross ice to Lussinger. Schaefer's there with Lussinger. Just chips it back up to Rabone. Can't get it out though. Kept in. The puck just bounces or rattles into DeAndrea, and he covers up with 3:45 to go.
Burnett are having words on that offensive possession there. Rabone went high on McElroy. So,
oh, I feel back in the old barn with Frank Pellica on the organ.
Absolutely.
Right?
The real organ.
The real organ. That's not what this is? That's not the real organ?
Yes! The pipes are outside.
Fires DeAndrea, makes the save on McElroy.
Life is all about choices. Remember
Logan
the choices that you
DeAndrea.
made.
Logan DeAndrea. I think it's a goalie thing. You would say DeAndrea just kind of took the mask off, had to adjust it here just like Weisselblad does, right? Got to make sure.
They got to make sure the flow is good.
Make sure the flow is good. And they got the headband on correctly. I don't know how those guys look through the mask. I mean, DeAndrea, there's a reason he's looking to go 7-0. He's solid.
He is definitely solid.
Here comes Smith. Smith over the line with LeBlanc. A little give and go. Rentner was there to break up that rush. Now LeBlanc in front. Oh, a shot right to the mouth of McElroy. And Smith going to go to the box with a, I'm going to guess, a cross check.
Kind of shocked it wasn't Rabone, but he's on the bench taking his breather.
Well, William Smith, it was like, all right, I know. And he went right to the box. In the box with, I wish I knew, I'm not sure who. Oh, that's Parody. Armand Parody is the backup goalie, having a little fun with Smith. I'm sure Smith went in there and Parody said, nice shot. It's a good penalty to take with up by 3 with 3 minutes to go now.
And not that I want to bring this up.
Damaraki just laid into Jacobson, and he is down. Now he gets up, and he's
laboring on that one.
That was the word I was looking for, partner. That's why you're here, my friend.
I will gladly be your thesaurus.
Jacobson got to the bench. Hopefully he's okay. Looked like lower body.
The infamous lower body.
Caulking trying to get around 40. He walks in. He scores! Caulking! Caulking!
Good
Puts
effort.
one home in.
Very good effort.
Now the bench has life. 2:16 to go. 4-2 Jets.
This is hockey, folks. It ain't over till it's over.
Now you go and you look at that. You look at that fourth goal where I got to go back and look at it. Was Anderson in the crease before the puck got there and not allowing Weisselblad to make a save? You got a one-goal game with 2 minutes to go.
And for me, again, I don't ref hockey, but he was definitely keeping Weissel from making a play.
Right. So Weissel, which everybody at home is, that's my boy. You know, I'll say don't let you know. I'll own him when he needs to get his head on straight. But he was talking to me today because yesterday he had a situation where that was happening. Weisselblad on the bench now. Let's see if they can do something. But he was talking about the situation because yesterday I had that. And he was talking with both the linesman and the ref and said, "You're going to call that no goal?" And he said, "Yeah." He goes, "If the guy's in front." Here we go. Oh. Coach Stennis fanned on it. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Here comes Benavides Forte. What a play! And Eric's going to get a penalty. Ujoshienis fires at the opener. Now Caulky just stood up Gamelin. And now Ingstrom. Now we got Damaraki with Ujoshienis.
I figured Galen would be involved in this too.
So I believe the Cougars are going to be 2-man short to end this one tonight. Well, I guess it's kind of...
Wait. How is Galen not going on this too?
Yeah, but he forgot about Papa Christopoulos' trip. But he's like, well, I'm going to let
Wait.
I mean, how is that even possible? I mean, didn't Papa Christopoulos, he tripped the guy.
I think the coach is reminding him of that now. But
so
I want to know
so
why
Caulky's getting 4 minutes.
in there. Why isn't Gamelin? Gamelin needs to be in there too. I mean, you know the saying, it takes two to tango, and they were tangoing.
Yeah, but Spencer Caulky just went in and clocked him.
Well,
right. So he's getting a 4-minute penalty. But he was calling the initial penalty on Papa Christopoulos. He had his arm.
okay.
So
now,
he's getting a double minor for roughing.
If you're going to call anything, why wouldn't you call that an interference? Or maybe if you're going to call it a rough. But how is Gamelin not in there?
Right. Well, did he come? He didn't really come up and do anything, though.
He did. He started the
I
contest.
thought he came. No, I mean, well, there's a bump.
Stick.
I thought he got up and said, "Please don't do that to me anymore. It hurt."
Ah! Okay. We'll go with that.
Schaefer with a minute to go. Jets up by 2.
He was being so gentlemanly at the end of the period, at the end of the second period.
Anderson dumps it in, rattles around to the far side to Smith.
It's a good play.
Back up to Schaefer. Schaefer back down to Smith. Papa Christopoulos clears it down all the way. 45 seconds left. Much different game than it is than last night.
Right? But this is what
Anderson
happens when you don't start on time.
Trying to cut through 3. Smith. Oh, he scooped up the loose puck, and his shot was blocked, and Cougars clear it down with 25 seconds to go. Anderson. Over to Boscovich.
To kill it.
They're just going to kill it. Ujushina. Uzhushinus. No, I think the I is silent. Uzhushin.
Wait, now the I sound, you said the S is silent before.
The S is silent. We're going to get it right by the end of the day tomorrow. Although I'm told that my partner here, Ken the Great, may not make it tomorrow.
That is correct.
I'm going to be coming in hot. So if the game starts on time,
It'll be silent.
it might not be anybody here for me, but we'll all be there. Hopefully for the rubber match. For the rubber match of the game, the weekend series in Lockport, Illinois, before they go off to Michigan. The game ends 4-2. Final shots on goal 10-8. 10-8 in favor of the Cougars. I'm gonna laugh at this one. I don't believe it's right.
No.
I mean, Jets outplayed us, outshot us.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll
So
we'll
we
deal
got,
with it.
Let's see.
So here's a recap on this one with
If
period 3 scoring is Corey Anderson is ninth, 8th of the season, from Kobayashi and Rabone at 253, and then Spencer Calkey is 23rd at 1744 from Hochstenis.
if the shots are correct, Deandra had a 950, almost 960 save percentage.
Yeah, but I mean,
Well,
the Jets had more shots than what they're. But it is what it is. It doesn't matter. We only got 2 past DeAndrea. He played a great game, and he goes to 7-0.
yeah.
So the rubber match tomorrow at 3:30 Central Time. I'll be back on the call.
I'll miss you guys. I'll miss being with your partner.
Well, I hope that you're going to sleep on it and you're going to think about how you're going to figure out to get here. I mean, you're not far. Of what, hour and 15?
Hour and 45?
I mean, I got to ref 3 games in the morning, and I got to race over here myself.
But trying to get the non-driver to work on time.
Uber.
Well, yeah, she does.
Actually,
get paid.
you know what? We'll go into rookie fund. We'll go into rookie fund and see if they'll pick up the Uber. How don't you talk to Spencer? I'll talk to AJ.
Okay.
And we'll see
All right.
what we can do.
All right, I'll do that.
All right. I hope everybody enjoyed the broadcast. I know you did. I love the Pat Foley. I got to use that until I come up with my own.
Absolutely.
But I always got to give him credit. I got a couple people here shaking their head at me, but
Have a good night, everybody.
we'll see you tomorrow.